Hi, this is Bethany and my makeup extravaganza! Oh, sorry, makeup tutorial. First, I'm going to start with the Maybelline Mask Primer. I put this on the back of my hand like this. Don't ask me why, I have no idea, I just seen it on a video once. So you always do your hair back like this, and you're just going to blob on the cheeks, blob on the cheeks, blob on the chin, nose, forehead, just like you're putting on suntan lotion. Blobs here, blobs there, blah blah blah. Then you just rub it in like suntan lotion. Make sure you get it deep. See, I go a little faster under my eyes. I look around, I do this, I do that. Rub it in, everything is good. Next is the matte foundation. Ooh, by L'Oreal. This is good stuff. I put it on the back of my hand. Again, don't ask me why. I seen it in a video. See, you just put a little blob there. I love this stuff. I love makeup. Do the hair. You always got to flip the hair. You never know why. And I use my little brush. And just work it in here. Looks like a bruise on my chin. Not really sure why I use this brush, but I seen it on another makeup tutorial. And I put it in there above my eyes, below my eyes, on my cheekbones. And as you can see, it looks like I got a big bruise on my cheek. But don't worry about it. It'll all blend in nicely. So you just keep going over, speed up a little bit, put it on my chin, and you just keep rubbing it in. Rubbing, 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 rubbing. It'd probably be faster with my hands, but I use a brush. As you can still see, I got blobs on the top of my hand. But anyway, next, you just keep doing it under the chin. As you can see now, it looks like I got bruises everywhere. But no worries. Next is a Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This I put under my eyes like this. My other eye. Don't ask me why I do this. I see my brother do it in football. And then you put it on like an Indian on your forehead and your nose, lips, chin, a little more on the eye because it looks like a football player. You just keep putting it above your eyelids. And now you do the little spongy egg, wetting it down, really makes it go in. And you just dab, 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 dab. I'm a dabber from way back. Dab, 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 dab. Push it in, squeeze it in, dab it in. My eyes, my other eye, my nose, my cheeks, and you just dab it in. See, it's starting to cover the bruise area from before. You just keep dabbing, keep working, keep working, keep working, keep working. Ooh, next is the powder. You just see I put a little bit in the lid, and you just put it under my eyes. Put it on my eye like that. It looks like I got a mask on, like I'm gonna be a ghost for Halloween, but it won't be a ghost. It's all makeup, and I love makeup. So you put it on your nose, chin, about the same places I put the last four things on. So you just coat it, coat it, coat it. Next is a CoverGirl Brow Wiz. Over the eyes, brows, brows, brows. You got to make them dark. You got to flip the hair back again. Keep filling them in, filling them in. So if you got thin eyebrows, I highly recommend this because it'll really make your eyebrows look thick like a big caterpillar on each side. Oop, got a little too much there, wiped it off. So you keep filling it in, filling the spots, even if you don't have bare spots. It's good to use to fill it in. Oop, got a little top, there we go, got it off. No big deal, a little bit there, I keep doing it. Oh, it's not dark enough, so I gotta keep going, keep going. Look like two big caterpillars. Perfect. Next is a CoverGirl Concealer. I put this above my eyes, right under my brows. If you've noticed, I still got the powder on. No worries, that'll come off later. Keep pushing it in, dab, dab, dab. Rub, rub, rub above my eyes, right under your eyebrow. I'm not really sure what the concealer does, but hopefully it conceals some wrinkles that I'm starting to get at the age of 14. Next is the Hot Mama powder. Hot Mama. Yes, this will make you look like a hot mama. So grab the powder, brush, 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 all over. As you can still see, I have the powder on me, but don't worry, girls, it'll come out nicely. And you just brush, brush, brush. Next is the Primer Potion. This is one of my favorites. I put this on the same spot I put the other two things, so you're just caking it on layer after layer. Do the hair, you always got to flip the hair back to make it look good. Rub, rub, rub in the eyebrows. Oh, going right to the modern palette. This is my favorite palette. To get the brush, I'm going with that color. I'm not really sure what that is. I don't have the Crayola box, but I put that over the same spot I put the last three things. It's kind of funny. You just keep layering it on, covering it up, covering it up. As you can still see, I have my powder on, but no worries. The powder will come off soon. The ghost will disappear. So you just rub this. As you can see, it's starting to shape up. Starting to see a little darkness around the eyes, and everything is good. Next is the Hoola Bronzer from, just kidding, probably from Walmart. I have no idea. Again, I'm putting it on the same spot I put the last three stuff on, but above my eyes, not as high, and I rub, 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 rub with this little brush. Love my brushes. I got about 30 of them. My dad just drives me nuts when he sees me cleaning the brushes in the kitchen sink. He hates it, but I keep doing it. Next is the other, oh, right on top. Sorry, girls. Right on top. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab. Keep going. Keep going. See? I just layer and layer and layer and layer. And you just dab in the corners. You got to make sure you get them corner of the eyes. That's called highlights. Again, my dad has no clue what highlights are. He thinks it's in his hair. Next is the red color, and I just keep going, and I'm going to dab, dab, dab. I'm going to put right over the next 5 things I put on my eyes. And as I still see I have my powder on my face. Again, no worries, the ghost is going to come out. Dab, 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 rub, 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 look around. Next, I'm going to use the same thing, and I'm going to put it under my eyes. So I'm going to blend the raccoon on the top with the raccoon on the bottom. So it kind of looks like I got bloodshot eyes, so you got to do the bottom too. You got to look like a raccoon, top to bottom. Next is the brush. Oh, now I'm going after the powder. Finally, the powder. The powder is finally sunk in and deep in my pores, and now I just keep pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in. Pushing. Oh, flip the hair. Remember I talked about that earlier. You always got to do the hair. Next is the Hoola Bronzer. Hoola Bronzer with the powder. I'm going to put that on the top hairline to cover whatever the hairline covers. Just get it in my hair. Good on my cheeks. And you just want to brush it in around the chin, around your other hairline, around your ear, around everything. The Hoola Bronzer will just make you glisten. And I just rub it in my nose on each side, and voila. Next is the Ultra Blush. I love this. Just do a little circle with your brush, one of my 50 brushes. You put it right on the cheekbone, see how it starts to highlight? Other cheekbone, you just kind of brush it in, brush, 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 dab, dab, dab. Like I said earlier, I'm a dabber from way back. Now, it's my dad's sandpaper block I got out of his toolbox. Nope, just kidding. It's just a little brush I put on for makeup, one of my many 50s. And you just put that over the same cheekbones I just did. Don't know why. Again, I'm layering. I layered my eyes. Now it's time to layer the cheeks. Put it right on the nose, under the nose. Sometimes you get the nostrils because the nostrils can get a little shiny. Got to flip the hair. We always talk about the hair. Next is the Ultra Dew Setting Spray. That just sets all the 7 to 10 layers I've just put on. Next is my favorite e.l.f. liquid liner. I love all e.l.f. products. And flip the hair. Remember we talked about that many times. Put behind the ears. Now you got to get so close to the screen where you really can't see what I'm doing. But I'm putting the cat eyes. So I go to the corner. And again, I got to get really close. Sometimes you got to look up so you don't get it, poke your eye out. And you put it on top, put it on bottom. This really takes a steady hands to get the eyes, but I think it looks good. Again, steady hand and look at it. Oh, nope, gotta do it a little bit more because it's not dark enough. So you keep going, top, bottom, and just make sure you got a good straight line. You look at it, snap your fingers, poof, and both of them are done. That's amazing. Now the old big eyebrows. I don't know what this thing is. Eye thing. It looks like it hurts, some contraption to flip my eyelids up, but it doesn't hurt, trust me. Now it's the Maybelline Big Eyes Mascara. Do 2 ends, you push up, do the roll, push, 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 push. This is going to make your eyelids and eyelashes look wonderful. Nice and dark. Oop, flip the hair because you don't want to get your hair in this. Dab, dab, dab. Sometimes you got to blink. There it is behind the ears. And you just push it on. The right eye doesn't need. Oh, there's the other end I told you about. So you do the thickness. You roll the left eye. Roll it and get it on there nice and thick. My dad loves this stuff when my eyelashes are really dark. And you just keep dabbing it on, rolling it until you get a nice coat. And make sure you do the other eye. It don't take as much rolling as the left eye because my left eyelashes are a little longer than my right, so it takes a little bit more. Then you got to do the bottom. Don't forget the bottom. You'll always look up. Don't get it in your eye. Next is the eyeliner. This accentuates the eye. Now this takes a steady hand. I've poked my eye several times doing this. So you just want to highlight the bottom of your eyes. The top you want to always look down so you're not poking, and just steady hand and just fill it in. It gives that nice eyeline thing. So that looks good. Next is Maybelline lipstick. I use shade 950. And yes, I have 950 of them. Nope, just kidding. So you put that on. My dad really loves this stuff too. And you put it on the top, put it on the bottom, do a little pucker, and flip the hair. You gotta do the hair. Give you the look, give you the looks. Ooh, look at that. Look how that layers just shines. Look at that. And you got to do the eyes again. Flip the hair, do the little thing, and thanks.